gentlemen, the Honorable Union Minister is here with us. We would like to extend a very warm welcome to him. Requesting everyone to please join us and take their respective seats. Ladies and gentlemen, in the meantime that we are settling down, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin, of course, just two announcements right here. We'll request you to kindly pay attention to the same. After the inaugural session is over, we will be moving to Auditorium 2, which is right next to the area where the tea is being served. So we'll request you to join us for tea and then move to Auditorium 2, where the rest of the sessions for the day will take place. Also, for the evening, where we have the A.R. Rahman concert, how many of us are interested in attending the same? Great. I see almost a full house. Even I'm very keen. Now, the A.R. Rahman concert will take place in the multi-purpose hall, which is there on level 3. For this, you will be requiring wristbands to enable entry. Now, I'm sure at the time of registration, you've got these QR codes, which are mandatory for the same. You need to make use of those QR codes from which you will get the bands, which are available after lunch at level 1. This is the place where you entered from, both on your left and right hand side. There are designated stalls which are very clearly marked, so there is no way you can miss it. In case you still need help, we'll have our team around. You can always ask them to help you out. Thank you very much, and I think with that, we are all set to begin. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural edition of the International Solar Festival at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, which is hosted by the International Solar Alliance. The International Solar Alliance is a global intergovernmental organization dedicated to advancing solar power adoption for a carbon-neutral future. ISA's mission is to unlock investments in solar while reducing the cost of technology and its financing. Now, serving as a platform for international cooperation, ISA assists member countries in solar deployment across various sectors through policy enactment, standardization, and investment mobilization. Through innovative business models, policy advisory, and financial risk reduction, ISA promotes affordable solar solutions and facilitates access to solar training, data, and insights for solar engineers and energy policymakers. Now, ISA is one of the first multilateral intergovernmental organizations to be headquartered in India and is collaborating with multilateral organizations, public and private sectors, and civil society to deploy cost-effective and transformational solar solutions, particularly in least developed countries, LDCs, and small island developing states, SIDS. Now, the idea behind this festival, ladies and gentlemen, and its vibrant gathering, of course, is to unite communities, policymakers, and private sector from across the globe. Over the next 2 days, starting today and of course tomorrow, we'll celebrate significant advancements, forge strategic partnerships, and highlight solar energy's critical role in achieving universal energy access. Guided by valuable insights from global leaders on innovative policies and paving the way for international collaboration, we are set to catalyze a bright, solar-powered future. It's my honor, ladies and gentlemen, we already have with us on the dais Shri Prahlad Joshi, the President of ISA, the Honorable Union Minister of New and Renewable Energy of Republic of India. Can we have a huge round of applause for him, please? Thank you. It's my honor to now request the presence of our other esteemed dignitaries on the dais. His Excellency Damian Sed, Co-President of the ISA, Deputy Head of Mission, French Embassy in New Delhi. Can we hear it for him, please? His Excellency Philip Green, Vice Chair of the APAC region of ISA, High Commissioner, High Commission for Australia. Mr. Green. His Excellency Suleiman Kone, Vice President of ISA, Africa region, and Chargé d'Affaires of Republic of Mali to India. His Excellency Arun Kumar Hardian, Vice Chair of Latin America and Caribbean region of ISA, Ambassador, Embassy of the Republic of Suriname. Her Excellency Kapaya Rodriguez Gonzalez, Vice President of the Latin America and Caribbean region of ISA, Ambassador of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela to India. And of course, finally, Dr. Ajay Mathur, Director General, ISA. Thank you very much. Well, with all our dignitaries right here on the dais, it's now my privilege to invite them to light the ceremonial lamp. As we ignite this flame, we invoke the blessings of the sun god, Surya, whose radiant energy lights our world. May this light guide us towards a brighter and, of course, a prosperous future. Ladies and gentlemen, please join in. Thank you very much for putting your hands together. Can I request everyone to be a part of the lamp lighting ceremony by applauding, of course. Well, as we can see, and I mentioned earlier, this light will guide us towards a brighter, a more sustainable future, illuminating the path of progress and, of course, prosperity. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, I would now like to introduce Rays of Hope, Solar Power for a Greener Future, a short film by the International Solar Alliance demonstrating how solar energy is bringing energy, opportunity, and hope to people and communities across the globe. Can we have a look at the screen, please? Rays of Hope.
I remember it as if it were yesterday. We had no power for days.
My village had no medicine and food.
The darkness is behind us now, and the sun will show us the way.
A new day has come. I look around me and see a new energy. My people have work, food, and hope.
This energy needs to be everywhere like the sun. Accessible, affordable, and easy to use. The road ahead has its challenges, but we're ready.
I see my future in a world where clean energy like solar powers everything. ISA and other global stakeholders have joined hands to help create a world powered by the sun. They also celebrate this movement, only made possible by the 119 member and signatory countries.
ISA's member countries are working to place solar energy at the heart of their economies, their health system, and their future.
The future is female and young. As we celebrate solar success, we are poised to drive a bold climate action and accelerate the green energy transition towards a sustainable world. Welcome to the first International Solar Festival.
Rays of Hope. Solar power for a greener future has truly captured the essence of how solar energy is a beacon of change, lighting up the lives of countless individuals and paving the way for a sustainable future. A big thank you to the International Solar Alliance for this inspiring portrayal of hope and, of course, innovation. It's now my pleasure to invite Dr. Ajay Mathur, Director General ISA, to kindly deliver the welcome address. Let's hear it for Dr. Mathur, please.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming to the first Solar Festival. Sir, Mr. Prahlad Joshi, it's an honor to have you as President of the ISA, and I can't tell you how delighted I am. One, that you are President, and number two, that you are here. I also thank the Honorable Ambassador of Venezuela, of France, of Australia, and of Suriname, the people who hold ISA together, to be here with us today on the dais. I would like to stress that the journey that we have made towards a solar-powered world is a long journey. But today, we celebrate the incredible strides that we have made. And we hope both for the future and the past as a prologue to the future. Solar is growing at 20% annually. It's no longer just about powering homes. It's about empowering communities. It's about uplifting economies. It's about driving global transformation. It's about making population-level change. That's what we would like to work with all of you on. We note that the big changes that have occurred because the new ideas, the new innovations that have occurred have come from communities, have come from women groups, have come from the youth, and are driven forward by the private sector. We look forward that this meeting will make that happen. But as the movie said, we don't want to leave anybody behind. This is important. In the solar world, there's a huge amount of investment that is occurring. Something of the order of about $300 billion in 2023. However, this is vastly goes to the OECD countries, China, and to a few large developing countries. The rest of the world does not see much investment. All of Africa, for example, sees just 3% of the solar investment headed their way. This forced us to look at the creation of a mechanism that would encourage investors to come and meet the needs of communities, of women, of youth, of the private sector. And therefore, we've created the Global Solar Facility, which is a payment guarantee mechanism. It's guarantees and insurance to get the private sector to invest in small solar in countries across the world, to begin with in Africa. I am delighted to share that of the 50 million where we want to start off this facility with, we have pledges and commitments of about $39 million, and another $15 million will probably flow in a matter of weeks. I'm also delighted that we have decided to partner with Africa 50, and I'm delighted that Alan Ebubisi is here, the CEO of Africa 50, to make this happen. Africa 50 is a group which is both multilateral but run as a private organization. It brings to us the convening power, the finance and resources, because they're owned by many governments, they're owned by the African Development Bank, so they have the clout, but they have the agility of the private sector. We believe that Africa 50 would be an ideal partner for our global facilities Africa arm, and that the public and private together will make the change happen. We hope that we can together work towards providing solar towards the many, many people who don't even have access to any electricity in the continent today. I want to reemphasize the commitment that we all have to ensure that every community, every home has access to sustainable energy. This, the first International Solar Festival, is a critical platform to showcase these innovations, to build the momentum, and to demonstrate the profound impact that solar energy can have. We look forward to sharing of experiences, to sharing of case studies, to sharing of stories that can move from one geography to the other. Sir, can I hope that this festival will be our collective resolve, our shared vision, our determination to make solar the bedrock of prosperity for a livable planet. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Dr. Mathur, for highlighting the pivotal role of solar in uniting the world towards climate action and, of course, energy access. Your address has set the stage for collaborations, partnerships, and celebration of the solar journey thus far. I would now like to invite the Honorable Vice Presidents and Vice Chairs of the ISA Assembly for their address, starting with His Excellency Philip Green, Vice Chair of the APAC region of ISA, High Commissioner, High Commission for Australia. Can we hear it for him, please?
Well, thanks very much. Good morning, and from the Indigenous people of Australia, Yumulundi. Honourable Minister Joshi, it's a privilege to be here with you on the same stage and to share with you our passion for working with India and the ISA and indeed the world on a more solar future. And to you, Dr. Mathur, thank you so much for all that you do to strengthen this institution and the key work that it does for all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, through the good work of Minister Joshi and Dr. Mathur, we are at a festival. It's appropriate that this is a festival because we should be celebrating. We should be celebrating the power of the sun, the fact that all of the solar rays that alight on each of our lands together are worth 44,000 power generation units throughout the world. We're celebrating the fact that now solar and wind together are the largest proportion of new energy generation in the world. We should be celebrating that through India's leadership, the ISA is bringing the power of solar to the world. And we should be celebrating, those Australians and Indians amongst us, the fact that we are on the pathway to a renewable energy partnership where the deepening contribution between Australia and India goes from strength to strength. My country knows a little bit about solar energy. We are the driest continent on Earth and one of those that has the best solar resources. The University of New South Wales is the institution through which the key solar technology, which is in 85% of solar panels around the world, the PERC technology, invented by my namesake, no relation, Dr. Martin Green. Australia is also the country with the largest per capita deployment of solar on rooftops. So, as we speak today, 1 in every 3 households in Australia has solar panels on its roof. And that's why our Prime Ministers, Modi ji and Prime Minister Albanese, have put a renewable energy partnership and the pathway to it at the centre of our bilateral cooperation. We have listened very carefully to Prime Minister Modi's ambition for 10 million solar rooftops here in India, Surya Ghar Yojana. We are all in to engage with India on its journey towards 10 million solar rooftops, leveraging our expertise with all of those solar rooftops in Australia and through the energies of the International Solar Alliance. We believe that that bilateral partnership is then scalable and could be utilised by the ISA as a way of scaling solar rooftops around the world. Solar is a vital part of a broader economy-wide energy transition that is going on. We believe that there can be no affordable, scalable, renewable solutions in the world without India. And we're confident that Australia can be a partner that India can rely on in its renewable journey. We want Indian batteries to be made with Australian lithium. We want Indian green steel to be produced with Australian green iron. And we want Indian solar panels to be made with Australian silicon. Ladies and gentlemen, we are right to be celebrating. There is much that we have achieved, but there is a long way to go. And as we celebrate, we need to rededicate ourselves to the renewable challenge, to the necessity of transforming our economies, but to know that solar will be at the centre of that, and the International Solar Alliance is a key part of that challenge. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Green. Next, can I please request His Excellency Suleiman Kone, Vice President of ISA Africa Region and Chargé d'Affaires of the Republic of Mali to India for his address. He's not there. His Excellency Arun Kumar Hardian, Vice Chair of Latin America and Caribbean Region of ISA, Ambassador, Embassy of the Republic of Suriname. Can we hear it for Mr. Hardian, please?
Honorable Minister, Director General of the ISA, Excellencies and dignitaries, esteemed members of ISA, delegates, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning, Shubh Prabhat, Namaskar. It is a privilege to address you today at this pivotal gathering of the International Solar Alliance, a body that has emerged as a beacon of hope and innovation in our collective pursuit of a sustainable future. As we stand at a crucial juncture in human history, the challenges before us are immense. Yet, within these challenges also lies an unprecedented opportunity, and our actions today, here at the first International Solar Festival, will define the world of tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, solar energy, with its boundless potential, offers us all a unique opportunity to not only combat climate change, but also drive inclusive growth and prosperity across all sectors of society. Solar energy is more than just a clean, renewable resource. It is the key to a sustainable future. As we seek to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and mitigate the impacts of climate change, solar power emerges as a leading solution. It is abundant, accessible, and increasingly becoming cost-effective, making it a cornerstone of our global energy transition. However, the benefits of solar energy extend far beyond environmental sustainability. By embracing solar power, we can unlock new opportunities for economic growth, job creation, and social inclusion. Solar energy can also provide affordable electricity to remote and underserved communities, powering schools, hospitals, and businesses, and improving the quality of lives for millions of people worldwide. The transition to a solar-powered future is not just about adopting new technologies. It is about fostering a culture of innovation. Around the world, we are all witnessing incredible advancements in solar technology, from more efficient photovoltaic cells to innovative energy storage solutions. These innovations are driving down cost, increasing efficiency, and making solar power more accessible to people everywhere. But innovation in solar energy is not only limited to technology. We are also seeing groundbreaking approaches in policy, finance, and business models that are accelerating the deployment of solar power. Governments, private sector leaders, and civil society organizations are now working more than ever together to create the conditions for a thriving solar energy. Through smart policies, innovating financing mechanisms, and public-private partnerships, we are paving the way for a future where solar energy is the dominant source of power. While national efforts are crucial, the global transition to solar energy requires more international cooperation on an unprecedented scale. International collaboration is particularly crucial for developing nations, just like Suriname, where solar energy can play a transformative role in local economies. But the challenges we face, climate change, energy security, and sustainable development, are global in nature and demand, therefore, global solutions. By working together, we can ensure that all nations, regardless of their economic status, have access to the technologies and expertise needed to build a sustainable energy future. As already mentioned by Mr. Green and the Director General, solar energy offers a unique opportunities for countries to work together towards a common goal. The International Solar Alliance is a shining example of such cooperation. By bringing together countries with a shared commitment to promoting solar energy, the ISA is playing a pivotal role in driving the global solar revolution. Through exchange of knowledge, technology, and resources, ISA is helping to ensure that the benefits of solar energy or realized in all corners of the world. It is therefore with great enthusiasm and respect that I congratulate the International Solar Alliance on the organization of its first International Solar Festival. This festival is a remarkable initiative highlighting how solar power is not just a cornerstone for climate action, but also a catalyst for inclusive growth across all sectors of society. This festival will showcase the latest innovations in solar technology, celebrate achievements of solar pioneers, and inspire new generations of leaders committed towards the sustainable future. Today's event marks a significant milestone in our journey towards a solar-powered future. It's a testament to the power of collaboration, the importance of innovation, and the immense potential of solar energy to transform our world for the better. Through international cooperation, as exemplified by the work of ISA, we can accelerate the transition to a solar-powered world and ensure that the benefits of solar energy are shared by all. By working together, we can also ensure that all nations, once again, regardless of their economic status, have access to the technologies and expertise needed to build a more sustainable future for all and preserve our planet for futures to come. I thank you for your attention. Dhanyabad.
Thank you very much, sir. Can I now kindly request Her Excellency Kapaya Rodriguez Gonzalez, Vice President of the Latin America and Caribbean region, ISA, Ambassador of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela to India, to address the esteemed gathering. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, your applause is needed at every such moment, so we request you to kindly do the needful. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Namaste. Om Sai Ram. Honorable Minister, all delegates, Honorable Representative of the Government of the Republic of India, Director of the International Solar Alliance, and College of the Diplomatic Corps, accredited in New Delhi, distinguished guests at the International Solar Festival 2024. Allow me to express a few words on behalf of the government of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela to thank you for the invitation to this activity that will discuss the important topic of renewable energies, to which President Nicolás Maduro Moros and his government team attach great importance. Venezuela is one of the countries with the greatest biological diversity on the planet, and we are aware of the need to resort to alternative energy sources that guarantee the preservation of this biodiversity and of life on the planet. In general, promoting the use of solar energy and contributing to the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. The Venezuelan government is very pleased with the advice received from the International Solar Alliance on the different projects presented and on the training of Venezuela human talent that will take on the great challenge of energy diversification. The Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela has held one of the vice presidents of the International Solar Alliance for the Latin America and Caribbean region in recent years. We are grateful for the highest honor and wish the greatest success to the new members from the different regions that will make up the standing committee, as well as to the numerous specialists who will participate in the different sessions included in the agenda on this International Solar Festival 2024. Thank you so much. Om Sai Ram.
Thank you, Your Excellencies, for demonstrating how solar has transformed the developmental journeys of nations and accelerated their energy transitions. I would now like to invite His Excellency Damian Sed, Co-President of the ISA Assembly, Deputy Head of the Mission, French Embassy in New Delhi, to kindly deliver his address.
Honorable Minister of New and Renewable Energy, dear Director General, Ambassadors, High Commissioners, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, namaskar. It's a pleasure and an honor to address you today as co-chair of the International Solar Alliance Assembly. As you may know, the International Solar Alliance was launched jointly by France and India in 2015 first, and officially by President Macron and Prime Minister Modi in 2018. So I will just touch upon some priorities and the vision of France on solar energy. I'm invited to speak a bit longer than my predecessors, so thank you for your patience. France is proud to co-chair this international organization based in India. It proved to be a success. This success is based on strong political commitment and tangible initiatives. It seeks to make solar energy a competitive source of energy in every region. As the world accelerates investments in renewable energy, the role of ISA is even more important. In particular, to remove investment barriers in developing countries. The fact that the Alliance membership has been steadily growing is a testament to the relevance of its action and its potential. 118 states have signed the framework agreement, and 95 of them have ratified this agreement. We look forward to seeing ISA continue to welcome new members in the future. I would like to highlight France's specific commitment to two of the Alliance priorities. The first one is capacity building, which is key to enable countries to benefit from solar investments. The Solar Alliance plays a crucial role in this area. Through the flagship StarSea program, in partnership with UNIDO, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, we aim to create a solid network of expertise and training centers linking existing expertise and institutions to unlock solar technologies deployment in developing countries. France has made an exceptional contribution of 1 million euros to the StarSea program, focusing in the first phase on 3 pilot countries and attached regional centers for renewable energy. Senegal in West Africa, Papua New Guinea in the Indo-Pacific, and Bhutan in Asia. The interest raised amongst member countries for StarSea program, it is very encouraging. It reflects the significant needs of emerging and developing countries in the field of capacity building. This French contribution to the StarSea project is to achieve mainly 3 goals. First, improved ecosystems for identification, promotion, market development, financing, policy, installation, operation, and maintenance of solar energy projects. Second, reduced risk and improved efficiency, effectiveness, and affordability of solar projects in the solar energy projects. Third, increased north-south, south-south, and tripartite cooperation, including knowledge sharing, capacity building, and sharing of best practices for solar energy deployment. I mentioned two priorities for France. So the second one is access to finance. At the ISA launching summit in 2018 in Delhi, President Macron pledged to mobilize 1.5 billion euros to finance solar energy projects worldwide. I am pleased to inform you that more than 1.5 billion euros have been committed by the French Agency for Development, AFD, to concrete projects in countries all over the world, including 1.08 billion euros in ISA member countries. These funds have contributed to develop more than 2.6 gigawatts of new solar capacities worldwide. Africa represents around half of the funding. And this does not include all the funding also provided by the AFD, Agence Française de Développement, for enabling infrastructures for solar uptake, electricity networks, their interconnection, and energy storage. A concrete example of the implementation of this commitment is the support that France brings to risk mitigation, with the objective to promote increased access to financing and leverage private sector's investment in solar, even in underserved regions. Under the ISA Affordable Finance at Scale program, AFD, jointly with ISA and the World Bank, supports the Solar Risk Mitigation Initiative, SRMI, which is actively being implemented. This initiative is present in more than 65 countries and has led to the mobilization of $5.2 billion of financing. ISA has a crucial role to play to help countries identify their priority needs and reinforce their capacities. I welcome the involvement of the private sector and of multiple stakeholders in the International Solar Festival, the first one to be held. Indeed, France is convinced that the development of a close cooperation between the International Solar Alliance and the private sector is key to address the challenges that the world faces today in the energy sector. I look forward to seeing the impact that the International Solar Festival will have on the deepening of collaboration with the private sector. The aim has to remain accelerating the deployment of solar energy in developing countries. Ladies and gentlemen, as co-president of the International Solar Alliance, France is deeply committed to the further strengthening of the International Solar Organization, which has a vital role to play in the global action against climate change. Thank you very much for the invitation to take part in this first International Solar Festival. I wish you a great celebration of solar energy. Thank you. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your inspiring words. Together, France and India have demonstrated how nations can work together towards the common climate and energy goals. I would now like to request Shri Prahlad Joshi, President of the ISA Assembly, the Honorable Minister of New and Renewable Energy of India, with a huge round of applause to kindly share his valuable insights with all of us.
Respected Co-President of the International Solar Alliance, Vice President of the ISA Assembly, Venezuela, Australia, Suriname, Director General, ISA, other ISA officials, esteemed fellow members who are here and also who are joined online, leaders and the experts from across the world. At the outset, I welcome you all for this first ever solar festival which is happening in this Bharat Mandapam. The name Bharat Mandapam has come from one there was Anubhava Mandapam in 12th century. In that Anubhava Mandapam in 12th century, there was a democratic people from all sections of the people were participating, and in a way, India had democracy in the 12th century itself. That was called Anubhava Mandapam, and on the basis of this, when we hosted the G20, at that time, this building was constructed and it was named after Anubhava Mandapa, that is Bharat Mandapam. That is the background of this building. For this building and this to the New Delhi and for this solar first ever solar festival, I welcome you all as the host and also as the president. The International Solar Festival is a testament to India's innovative spirit and the commitment to sustainable future. It is the bridge between India's glorious past and sustainable future. India's reverence for the sun as a divine source of energy is deeply rooted in our ancient scriptures and spiritual traditions. This worship is not merely a religious practice, but it reflects our age-old understanding of the sun's vital role as a source of energy. We used to pray, we used to worship the sun even during Mahabharata and Ramayana time. That is thousands of years ago, more than 5,000 years ago. Even today, crores of Indians start their day with Surya Namaskar. The physical exercise, that is Yogasana, we are already, you know, we are celebrating International Yoga Day on 21st June. The people who practices yoga, they normally start with Surya Namaskar. Surya means sun. With the worship, with a Namaskar, Namaskar means this. With a Namaskar to Surya, our people will start the day. Means, that is in a way salutation to the sun who energizes entire world and the entire mankind. So we understand the importance of the Indians understood the importance of the energy of the sun quite long back. It is a sequence of yoga postures, that is Surya Namaskar, what I told, performed to honor the sun god. And even in some of the communities, when they perform puja in the morning, they go outside and they first do namaskara to sun, that is Surya. We call as a Surya, Surya Dev. The reason is because of sun, we are all here, we are all surviving. Small creature to, all kind of creature to humankind, we are, if at all we are alive today, it is because of the sun. That was the belief from time immemorial. This practice emphasizes the spiritual and physical benefits of the solar energy, symbolizing the connection between the sun's light and the human vitality. Our oldest sacred texts are Vedas. They frequently mention sun as a vital source of the life and energy. The sun, eye of the universe, illuminates the world. This has been said in the Rig Veda. Hymns are dedicated to the sun's radiant energy, its life-giving power, and ability to illuminate the world. Surya, that is sun, the radiant and luminous one who sees the everything, blesses us with his grace and illuminates everything, energizes everything. This is also found in Rig Veda. Even Upanishads, which are philosophical texts about the concept of the sun as a symbol of consciousness and divine light. They explore the idea of the sun being the ultimate source of energy and light. Even in Mahabharata, Karna, who was the most brave warrior at that time, and also he was called as Dana Veera, means he was one of the big donors. He was called as the Surya Putra. Historical structures like Konark Temple in Odisha. Konark Temple is the oldest temple constructed for Surya, that is sun, in Odisha. Jantar Mantar observatories here in New Delhi reflect the ancient India's understanding and reverence to the solar movements and their significance. And there are many such ancient sun temples, Surya Mandiras, in India. In Western India, there is a Madodara Sun temple in Gujarat. In every part of the country, there is a temple for sun. And these have been not built when we started thinking of solar energy. These were built 5,000 years, 10,000 years ago. And there is a history for that. In Western India, Madodara Sun Temple, Gujarat, I am happy to tell you that Madodara is also India's first village. That is the first village to be powered by entirely solar all the day, every day. This is the first ever village. 100% solar village. In eastern part, there is a Surya Pahar temple in Assam. In central Dakshinarka, the sun temple in Bihar. The central part of India, sun temple in Gwalior. Balaji sun temple in Madhya Pradesh. In northern region, Martanda was a great Rishi. The Martand Sun Temple in Jammu and Kashmir, Sun Temple in Uttarakhand, Devabhumi. In south, Suryanar Kovil in Tamil Nadu, Suryanarayan Temple in Damlur in my home state. You take any part of the country, there is a temple for sun, Surya Mandir. Why? Because Indians understood that this wind, this sun, they have got so much of energy, which is the endless energy. The ancient respect for the sun in India and Indian culture aligns harmoniously with the modern efforts to harness the solar energy. We are applying our ancient wisdom. We are applying our ancient wisdom through technological and policy advancement in the solar energy. Our efforts to highlight the continuity of the respect and utilization of solar power for sustainable development. As I said in the beginning, we are bridging our ancient reverence with the modern technologies. Friends, India has made notable progress in the domain of renewable energy. Despite the India's per capita CO2 emission is being one of the lowest in the world, because our consumption is also very, very low. Power consumption, electricity consumption, energy consumption is very, very low in compared to the world. World comparison में we are not even 1/3. US के comparison में हम 1/10 भी नहीं है. And we are actively reducing the carbon footprint. In our pursuit, we must not forget our responsibility to empower the communities lacking access to the energy. Power, as we know, is essential for the better quality of the life, ensuring the access to the critical facilities such as healthcare and clean water. Even today, 675 million citizens of worldwide remain in the dark. They do not have a connection to the electricity, even in India also. Till 2014, 18,000 odd villages did not have the connectivity of that. There was no electricity. They didn't even see the wire. But from 14 to 16, almost 17, in 1,000 days, all 18,000 odd villages were now connected with electricity. As I said, 670 million citizens worldwide remain in dark, while twice of that number face unreliable energy access. So, ensuring the energy access to all and is also a priority, and therefore we have to make gradual and expedite to shift to renewable energy sources. The International Solar Alliance furthers this vision by creating an ecosystem of support to solarize underserved communities across the globe. We have done it in India, and many developed countries may be having it, but where people do not have access to the power, access to the electricity, there we need to take care of those people, and that is one of the intentions of the Solar Alliance, if I am right. The International Solar Alliance further, with this vision, creating the ecosystem, the support, the solarized underserved communities across the globe. As a founding member of ISA, India stands to support the world, especially Global South, ensuring an inclusive path to sustainable future for all nations. India's installed renewable capacity has increased by 165% over the past decade, rising from 76.4 gigawatt in 2014 to 2004 gigawatt in 2024. As a global climate leader, India champions the practical, affordable, sustainable solution that will help the nation to meet their developmental needs. India's RE journey, therefore, has been symbol of hope to entire world. Scripting the remarkable growth rate, solar energy has swiftly risen as most promising clean energy technology in India. I am proud to inform you about our recent achievement where we added 14.9 gigawatt of solar capacity in the first half of the calendar year of 2024. Within this half year, we have added 14.9 gigawatt. I congratulate all our officials of the new and renewable energy and also our state governments who have actively participated in this. And with this, 282% increase compared to the first half of 2023. This is the highest half-yearly solar installation recorded in the country. India's cumulative installed solar capacity stands more than 87.02 gigawatt, with the utility scale projects making up to 87% and rooftop solar accounting over 13%. In order to further boost rooftop installation, this year India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Shri Modi, launched what I think is one of the best schemes globally to install the rooftop solar plants at 10 million households. For 1 crore households, we are installing the rooftop solar. And that is a targeted, and I am quite confident our team is working so well, and within the time, we will achieve that target. And I am happy to inform you that in a matter of few months, the registration number for this scheme, that is rooftop solar, which launched by Honorable Prime Minister, PM Suryagara Mufta Bijli Yojana, that is called in Hindi, has crossed the registration of 13 million. These achievements are a testament for our effort to fulfill Prime Minister Modi's COP26 commitment to reach 500 gigawatt of installed electrical capacity from non-fossil sources by 2030. The International Solar Festival is a part of the same vision. By hosting the first International Solar Festival, ISA is inspiring the collective action towards an energy transition which will be driven by youth, communities, private sector, and the leaders in advocating for concentrated solar energy transition. Over the next 2 days, stakeholders will share the insight, debate the solution, and exchange the knowledge towards the common vision of building a world powered by clean, renewable solar energy. We rely on our youth to be the future agents of the solar transition as much as we look at women to champion the inclusivity and solar-powered communities to be torchbearer of the future. Easing the solar deployment lies at the heart of this ISA endeavor. It is aimed to stimulate entrepreneurship and drive solar deployment to address the energy and investment gaps. Entrepreneurship and new ideas are essential drivers of the progress in this sector. By encouraging the entrepreneurial ventures, ISA will facilitate the unlocking of the full potential of the solar energy, bringing forth the transition of sustainable and low-carbon future. Toward this, Solar X Startup Challenge facilities implementable and cost-effective solution to some of the challenges faced by the solar energy sector of the member countries. Through this Solar X, we aim to support to successful solar projects and solutions. We have done this for the Africa and Asia and will move to other regions of the world. Further, guarantee mechanism are excellent medium to rope in private sector investment, and I am glad to see that ISA provides such a guarantee through a limited manner to our member countries in Africa through affordable finance at the scale program and in partnership with the financial institution across the world. A global solar facility has also been established to bridge the investment gap for enabling the viable solar projects in risk-induced and remote regions of the world. As we set the tone for the future of solar, let us make the most of these 2 days to drive ahead to build the better future for everyone. The journey ahead will be undoubtedly present the challenges, but it is through our collective will and collaborative efforts that we will overcome them. This festival will accelerate the global transition to equitable, accessible, clean energy. Together, through a shared knowledge and collective action, the global coming together of the stakeholders will take ahead our ambition to achieve the future where the clean energy is accessible to all. New Delhi has paved way for the Global South with this International Solar Festival. All ISA members and signatories must come together to strengthen the investors' confidence and enhance the capabilities for sustained growth in solar. At the end, I want to express my deepest appreciation to each one of you for your dedication and contribution in helping us to organize this festival. Many foreign delegate representatives, they have come from various parts of the world. I once again wholeheartedly welcome you and thank you. Let us move forward with the renewed energy for renewable energy, commitment ready to enter solar future. I extend my sincere gratitude to every ISA member for their steadfast support. The progress we have achieved reflects our shared commitment. With over 100 countries united, we move forward with the renewed energy and purpose. With these words, at the end, I want to chant a shloka that is recited in India during the solar eclipse. हिंदी में जो ग्रहण बोलते हैं ना, उस टाइम सूर्य देव को प्रार्थना कर ले, to worship the sun. There is a shloka. I think it is maybe 10,000-15,000 years old. Om Bhaskaraaya Vidmahe Mahadyutyaya Tikaraya Dhimahi Tanoma Surya Prachodayat. Iska अर्थ, it describes how sun lights up the world with his energy. With these words, I once again thank everybody, especially member countries who have come here to participate virtually, and people who have joined virtually, and people who have come physically here. And at the last, I would also like to extend my sincere thanks to Mr. Mathur, who was heading this organization as a DG, and he has done exemplary good work from the beginning till today. And this is his last solar festival, because after this, he told to me and to the Honorable Prime Minister that he wants to retire. That's why, taking this occasion, I am thanking you and I wish you all the best. धन्यवाद आप सभी को भी फिर से एक बार बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Thank you for sharing the close association of India with the sun through its rich history, culture, religious beliefs. And with India championing the way forward, we are truly inspired by India's vision for inclusive energy access. Now, we are honored to share with you a video messages from esteemed heads of state who have graciously sent their words of support and encouragement for this festival. Starting with His Excellency Shering Tobogay, Honorable Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Bhutan. Can we have the video message, please?
Kuzuzangpola, it is a profound honor and privilege to address you all on this momentous occasion of the inaugural International Solar Festival 2024. This gathering marks a pivotal milestone in our united journey towards a sustainable and low-carbon future. Today, under the banner of the International Solar Alliance, we are reminded of the pivotal role that solar energy plays in securing energy independence and addressing the pressing challenges of climate change. The International Solar Alliance is a groundbreaking coalition that is focused on combating climate change through solar innovation. Through this cooperative platform, member countries come together to enhance solar energy's reach, improve energy access, and ensure greater energy security while steering the global transition to cleaner energy. As such, I am grateful to India and France, and in particular to Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and the then French President François Hollande for starting this important alliance, our alliance, in November 2015. We in Bhutan are deeply committed to environmental conservation and sustainable development. As such, we are proud to stand along 119 member countries in this global alliance. Since joining the ISA in 2022, Bhutan has undertaken significant strides to integrate solar energy into our national energy strategy. With ISA's support, we have advanced in areas such as establishing regulatory frameworks, enhancing capacity, and building solar-powered cold storage, each vital to diversifying our energy portfolio and enhancing our energy security. In addition, we have successfully extended electricity to very remote villages using solar energy solutions, thus improving the quality of life of many rural communities. What's more, we have constructed large-scale solar projects that feed electricity into our national grid, providing an important supplement to our renewable hydropower resources. The theme of this festival, fostering international cooperation and innovation in solar energy, resonates deeply with Bhutan's vision. As a small landlocked nation, we value the power of collaboration and shared knowledge in overcoming barriers to sustainable development. Our partnerships and projects with the ISA exemplify the strength of collective action in driving the transition to cleaner, greener future. This festival is not merely a celebration of solar energy. It is a call to action. It provides a pivotal platform for young people, businesses, policymakers, and communities to unite in our shared vision of promoting solar energy as a key solution to global energy needs. During this festival, we share knowledge, celebrate innovations, and forge the crucial partnerships needed to accelerate the transition to a solar-powered world. As Bhutan looks to the future, we remain staunchly committed to collaborating with the ISA to realize our shared ambitions. We are exploring innovative solar solutions within our country, which we believe not only align with our national goals, but can serve as a model for other nations striving to balance development with sustainability. In closing, I express my deepest gratitude to the ISA and to the Government of India for hosting this important event. Bhutan stands firmly with you, dedicated to advancing solar energy solutions. Together, let us harness the power of the sun to create a brighter, more sustainable future for all. I wish all of you a fruitful and dynamic festival filled with impactful discussions. Thank you and Tashidile.
Thank you very much, Honorable Prime Minister, for partaking in the shared vision, of course, of a solar-powered world and aligning with the vision of ISA for solar energy solutions. Thank you. With that, I will now have our next video played for all of you, which comes from His Excellency Praveed Jugannath, Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Mauritius. Can we have a round of applause for the video, please? Thank you.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this inaugural International Solar Festival marks a significant milestone in our journey towards harnessing the transformative power of solar energy. Let me first congratulate Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji for his vision to forge international cooperation to drive the solar-led energy transition. The Global South needs this kind of power, which must be readily available at a low cost to uplift our societies. This gathering is testament to the power of collaboration and shared purpose. It is through such partnerships that we can foster innovation, share knowledge, and build international cooperation. Mauritius is a small island developing state, and the significance of clean energy cannot be overstated. We are on the front line of climate change emergency, bearing the brunt of the adverse effects of greenhouse gas emissions. The programs developed by the International Solar Alliance, such as solarizing primary healthcare centers in seats like Mauritius, are already reducing energy costs. Mauritius has set the ambitious target of achieving 60% of renewable energy in our electricity mix by 2030, with solar energy playing a pivotal role. Solar PV contributes to our electricity generation a total installed capacity of about 129 megawatt, up from 18 megawatt just 10 years ago. According to our energy renewable roadmap, solar energy is expected to contribute more than 30% to the electricity mix by 2030, requiring an estimated investment of $750 million US. The support from the ISA has been instrumental in this endeavor, and we are proud to be recognized as one of the preferred locations to host the Global Solar Facility for the African region. This initiative will mobilize the necessary funds to accelerate solar integration, ensuring that our energy transition is greener. United in our efforts, we can ensure that the transformative power of solar energy paves the way for a prosperous and equitable world. Thank you.
Thank you to the Honorable Prime Minister. With the world facing, of course, the impact of climate change and greenhouse gases, as he emphasized, moving towards cleaner energy is, of course, pertinent. And thank you, I would say, for sharing the role of solar energy in powering the future of Mauritius and steps being taken in this regard. Can we once again hear it for him, please? It's now my great privilege to introduce a special video message from the Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, whose unwavering support for clean energy has propelled India to the forefront of the global solar movement. Can we have the video, please? Everyone.
Respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, and my dear friends, my warm greetings to all of you. I am glad to welcome you all to the first International Solar Festival. I congratulate the International Solar Alliance for this wonderful initiative. Friends, the Vedas were texts composed thousands of years ago. One of the most popular mantras of the Vedas is about the sun. Even today, millions of Indians chant it daily. Many cultures across the world have respected the sun in their own ways. Most regions also have festivals related to the sun. This International Solar Festival brings the whole world together to celebrate the sun's impact. This is a festival that will help us build a better planet. Friends, in 2015, the ISA began as a small sapling. It was a moment of hope and aspiration. Today, it is growing into giant tree, inspiring policy and action. In such a short time, the membership of ISA has reached a milestone of 100 countries. Additionally, 19 more countries are ratifying the framework agreement for attaining full membership. The growth of this organization is important for the vision of one world, one sun, one grid. Friends, in the past few years, India has taken many massive strides in green energy. We were the first G20 nation to achieve the Paris commitments in renewable energy. The remarkable growth of solar energy is key reason in making this possible. Our solar energy capacity has increased 32-fold in the last 10 years. This speed and scale will also help us achieve 500 gigawatt non-fossil capacity by 2030. Friends, India's growth in the solar sector is the result of a clear approach. Whether in India or in the world, the mantra to increase solar adoption is awareness, availability, and affordability. We increased awareness about the need of sustainable energy sources by encouraging domestic manufacturing. In the solar sector, we increased availability. Through specific schemes and incentives, we also made the solar option affordable. Friends, ISA is an ideal platform for exchanging ideas and best practices for solar adoption. India has a lot to share as well. Let me give you an example for a recent policy intervention. A few months ago, we launched the PM Suryaghar Muft Bijli Yojana. We are investing rupees 750 billion in this scheme. Our target is to help 10 million households to install their own rooftop solar panels. We are transferring financial assistance directly to the people's bank account. Low interest, collateral free loans are also being enabled in case additional finance is needed. Now, these households are generating clean electricity for their needs. Moreover, they will also be able to sell excess power to the grid and earn money. Due to the incentives and potential earnings, this scheme is becoming popular. Solar energy is being seen as an affordable and attractive option. I am sure many nations have similar valuable insights derived from their work on energy transition. Friends, in a short time, the ISA has made a lot of progress. In 44 countries, it has assisted in developing nearly 10 gigawatt of electricity. The alliance has also played a role in bringing down the global prices of solar pumps. Private sector investment is being enabled, especially in African member countries. A number of promising solar startups from Africa, Asia Pacific, and India are being encouraged. This initiative will also be expanded to Latin America and the Caribbean soon. These are noteworthy steps in the right direction. Friends, to ensure an energy transition, the world must collectively discuss some important matters. The imbalance in concentration of green energy investments need to be addressed. Manufacturing and technology need to be democratized to help developing countries. Empowering least developed countries and small island developing states should be a top priority. Inclusion of marginalized communities, women and youth is crucial. I am confident that the International Solar Festival will enable discussions in such matters. Friends, India is committed to work with the world for a green future. During the G20 last year, we led the creation of the Global Biofuels Alliance. We are also one of the founding members of the International Solar Alliance. Every effort to build an inclusive, clean and green planet will have India's support. Once again, I welcome you all to the International Solar Festival. May the sun's energy guide the world towards a sustainable future. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think that deserves a louder round of applause, especially coming from our Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you. The Prime Minister's message, of course, ladies and gentlemen, indicates how India's vision and leadership have been pivotal in steering nations towards a sustainable and solar-driven future. While he could not be here in person, his words inspire us as we prepare to celebrate the International Solar Festival 2024. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call Mr. Karan Mangotra, Partnership and Strategy Specialist, ISA, to deliver the vote of thanks for, of course, this inaugural session. Can we hear it for him, please?
Thank you. It's my pleasure to propose this vote of thanks. Esteemed dignitaries, honored guests, and dear friends, it's with pride and optimism that we gather here for the inaugural session of the International Solar Festival. Allow me to first extend my deepest and most heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister of India for his invaluable guidance in taking the solar journey forward, the Honorable Prime Minister of Bhutan, and the Honorable Prime Minister of Mauritius for their remarks and support. The esteemed dignitaries gracing the dais, the President, Co-President, and the illustrious Vice Presidents and Vice Chairs, who are all represented by their local representatives here at the ISA Assembly, along with our Visionary Director General, Dr. Mathur, and the devoted officials of the International Solar Alliance. Your dynamic leadership and steadfast dedication, sirs, have been the guiding light for this momentous occasion. To the 119 member and signatory countries, I offer my profound thanks. Your steady support and relentless dedication have woven the fabric of the ISA, transforming it into a formidable and unified force in the global quest to harness the sun's boundless energy. The festival stands as a living testament of our shared vision. We extend our deepest appreciation to our strategic partners, the Children Investment Fund Foundation, the Global Energy Alliance for the People and Planet, Bloomberg Philanthropies, the World Bank, and the Asian Development Bank. Your support has been the wind beneath our wings for propelling our mission forward. To our knowledge partners, GIZ, Terry and the Becquerel Institution, Intellicap and Accenture, and the ICF. Your wisdom and expertise are basically guiding the agenda and the direction of this festival. To all our corporate partners and the partner organizations who have stood by us through our journey, thank you. Now, as we embark on these 2 days of discovery and celebration, we eagerly anticipate the wealth of insights, perspectives, and the experiences that await us. So I will sincerely request all of you to visit the Green Zone, where we have exhibitions, engagement zones, and partner pavilions for technical discussions, and many other activities to create a buzz about solar in a fun and engaging way. It takes you through a journey, a solar journey. I was also particularly delighted to see a full audience today, and I was just told before I was getting onto the stage that our overflow hall is also 60% full. The festival is far more than just gathering of minds. It's a celebration of culture, community, and the profound power of shared experiences. So with that great excitement and anticipation, I thank you all for joining this inaugural session. Let us come together to shape the future of solar energy, to forge connections, and to celebrate the beautiful symphony of life that solar power can create. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Can we have a huge round of applause for everyone on the dais, please? We'll request everyone to just pay attention to a few announcements that I need to make here while we are getting this perfect picture clicked here on stage. We will request everyone to kindly make their way to the green zone for the inaugural ceremony. Now, of course, there is tea and coffee outside, and right adjacent to that is the auditorium where the sessions will convene post for the blue zone at 12:20. We are reconvening the proceedings at the blue zone at the 600 Pax auditorium, which is right here, as I mentioned, right across to the area where we have tea and coffee at 12:20 p.m. And once again, just to let everyone know, if you want to attend the A.R. Rahman concert, which I believe will be almost everyone, and if you don't know about the artist, let me just inform you, you should not miss out on this. He's one of the biggest artists in the country, recognized world over. Now to attend, I'm sure you have this QR